As a note from future Moo to past Moo, I did not understand microphone filters as well as I thought I did when these were initially streamed. Some of the audio levels are also just kind of off, and it will eventually get better as I mostly figured all that stuff out by now. Anyways, enjoy. Right.
Oh yeah.
Sadek.
I know.
I was about to call her Akane. It's Aoi. Sad Aoi.
I mean, the two characters share the same role. Also, gratuitous underwear. Why?
Yeah. Because the creator's a perv.
Okay.
And it's donut time. Also, what computer makes that much noise that you can hear it from, like, an entire other room?
No, they've got the volume all the way up.
But
like,
it's just mechanical sounds, so it's like... If it was, like, text noises, maybe.
Here we go.
Right.
There is nothing to be done.
You know?
She's like, shut up. So what if there's no 2D stuff here? You're literally a fanfic creator. Make your own shit. Fine. Take the stairwell here. And have to physically walk to the next stairwell. And oh, so sad, we're not gonna get updated magazines. Probably because they all died. Dun-dun!
a nice hint to the the twist of the game.
Which, when I first played through the game, may or may not have thought that when you die, you went to an alternate reality or something.
Honestly, same. And I think that would have been more interesting.
Yeah, I think I better look around. Oh, right. I just thought piece of it. Oh, turning the camera. Yeah, you want to turn the camera that way. You have to go the opposite way. Of course, I just happened to let go of the button as soon as this line comes up.
I get why these flashbacks exist. It's so that if it's been a while since you played through the previous chapter.
Yeah, because this is kind of meant to be like, oh, this is the game that you play in, like, I don't know, like 15-minute increments or something. On your PSP, on the go, or whatever.
And then you've got stuff like Ace Attorney, Rise from the Ashes, where
Is that okay?
it's designed to be played in larger increments, yet it keeps flashing back to like 5 minutes ago. I kind of hate alter ego.
Then perhaps
I hate a certain character's reaction to alter ego.
It kind of makes Chihiro's death feel pointless. Like,
I
you
do
killed
get
off
that.
Chihiro, and then you bring back Chihiro as just a computer program. Like, yeah, I hate how Hifumi reacts to it, but for exactly that reason, yeah. Thank you, Hifumi, for proving my point, but the main reason I hate it is it cheapens the death.
Yeah.
It happened literally just the chapter before.
But
And it's just kind of a Deus Ex Machina. It's a MacGuffin. Just a thing to move Chapter 3's plot along. I keep thinking that next trial is Chapter 5 when it's not. I always completely block out Chapter 5 entirely. And or just combine it with Chapter 6 in my mind or something. And now we are safe to actually do the gift-giving stuff.
I mean, the good news is we'll be rid of Hifumi soon. And also Kiyotaka, which I see as a bonus.
He wasn't like my top favorite, but I did like Kiyotaka.
I
Honestly,
actually...
he kind of gave me
You
just
guys?
slightly Chugga Conroy vibes.
What?
Fair.
Now that we
Alternatively,
no longer have the threat of that scene, let's go gambling.
yay, gotcha. I am blanking on who likes what gifts.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, some items are kind of obvious, others are just like,
And some that you would think are obvious aren't.
where in this random hallway are you? Here you are. Hello,
Hey.
Sakura. Hello, best girl.
Well,
Tips and tips. The tints and hips. Your bland nothingness reminded me of my rival and lover.
Yes. Totally. And that's
Yay! See, we maxed out Sakura's thing, and we didn't
Well-
get her underwear. It's not in this game.
okay, thank goodness.
Thank God. Also, the fact that Alter Ego can just do that, where it's just like, you know what? Here's your dead friend. Like, I also programmed all my friends in here.
I comprehend why it's written this way. It's done to make this chapter make sense, but at the same time, god damn.
The whole thing with, like, AI doing stuff like this is, you know, one thing. But also, like, how do you even get, like, the voice clip to even replicate the voice? Because
You know,
you
that
need
is a
some
good
sort of
question.
sound bank.
This implies Chihiro was running around recording people's voices without their knowledge?
It's one of those things where it's like, okay, now that we actually, like, very literally have this technology, it's like, like, back then it was
Yeah.
very fantasy. It's, kind of changed a bunch since then.
Yeah.
And now he's
It
Super
is-
Saiyan.
Well, he's going to go get himself killed for his ChatGPT girlfriend. Gee, the apocalypse really had a major effect on the day-night cycle. Why is everyone so worried about getting murdered? Night only lasts a couple minutes. His obsession with all things 2D is real weird when everyone's a flat cardboard cutout. In the most
Actually, you know what? Let's bring up my complaint box. Because you know what? I think we should probably add... I'm just gonna say maybe change how, like, Alter Ego works, or how it fits into the story.
yeah.
Because of just how, like, we actually have this technology now, instead of being entirely fantasy.
Alternatively, I mean, I was thinking like remove it entirely and
Just have actual Chihiro.
yeah, rewrite the story to an extent with
That too, as a possibility.
I don't think we'll mind if they change that. Some people might. I am not those people.
Oh,
I'm not
Indeed.
quite sure what shogi is, actually.
If it is what I think it is, then it is basically like chess, but different. Like, to my knowledge, it's very similar to chess. If
Are
it is
you
the
okay
same
with
game that I'm
this?
thinking of.
Well, why do you need to specify voluptuous woman? The hell?
It might be a reference to something specific.
It might be. But even still, it feels weird. You know, in any other context, a massive group of teenagers hanging out in a dressing room would be cause for alarm.
And now for shenanigans.
I mean, then again, with this game, it's almost always time for shenanigans.
but it is especially the time for shenanigans. Yep, there it is. It's time to go to the 3rd floor.
Don't you just love being forced to run around like a chicken with its head cut off?
Ah!
Let's conveniently split into groups.
Yes.
Justice.
What could possibly go wrong?
A not quite dead body.
Oh no, who could have guessed? I mean, this is kind of what happens when you split up in most horror media or D&D. Rule 1, never split the party. Rule 2, apparently keep breaking Rule 1.
Yes, I know, we literally just read that.
I get why it's done this way, but I really wish they could just let you fast travel.
Yeah.
And 2 and 3 get this right.
Dead body actual.
Makoto's assumption that she'd been hit. The funny thing is, when I found the room, I kind of assumed she was taking a nap. So.
Just straight up just a nap. Not even that she fainted, just it's nap time.
If she is a known murderer, I wouldn't be surprised.
And we completely forgot we just left a dead body upstairs. And conveniently, it's dawn. I think my game itself is overheating a bit, or my computer is overheating a bit, and it's just causing the game itself to lag. Cause like, it's not saying I'm dropping frames, but like, also at the same time, like, the game itself is being choppy right now.
Yeah, you're definitely not dropping frames, but you're right, it does seem iffy.
Another case of just enter and leave random places until you finally get the prompt like, hey, something's going on.
Yeah, I forget where you need to be specifically.
I feel like it's just like somewhat time-based. Then this was like the only way they could think of doing it. Where it's like, oh, you enter and exit random rooms enough. Here we go.
But
Come on.
I could picture it being specifically triggered by entering and leaving one specific room.
Oh wait, I'm walking into the dead end.
Especially since these classrooms are so far out of the way. Like, I could picture it being, okay, you walk into one of these and leave. Because it takes forever to get to them.
And now I'd have 2 actual bodies. Magic moonbeam tears. Forget that it's morning. It's magic moonbeam tears.
He's alive again?
Hifumi, you were supposed to be dead.
My cold. Huh?
And then he died for realsies.
And now you get the... No one's putting this together quite yet, but he hasn't referred to anyone by their, first name.
A trash with blood.
Anime trash with blood. This can only belong to one person.
And we found Hiro. Thank you for taking me there for me, so I didn't have to do the walking.
Yay!
Although I still have to click over here.
Yeah, why did you Why were we standing across the pool from you guys? Come on. You know, that would be real useful information to have when we're solving murders.
But she don't remember, even though she's obviously won. And should really figure out, huh, maybe I am a detective. Clearly I've done this before.
Like,
Part of me does wonder if Celeste had gone to Taka instead of Hifumi, how much more plausible would it be that she could get out, or have it be like a harder case to solve? Because a good amount of all the evidence comes from Hifumi being very Hifumi. Also just the whole thing with Robo Justice. The design, the everything.
yeah.
Taka would have made it, you know, just generic, probably. Oh, apparently it did say that I have some things. I should probably have looked that up before I started doing this playthrough, where it was just like, huh, this is a means to get, like, as many skill sets as opposed to just skill points. Oh well. I think they mean the dolly? Yes.
Yes, they do.
So one more thing. Okay, yeah. Now, so we are presenting two. The blue tart.
Yeah.
I got it. They were.
I think you could have done that in either order.
Probably yes.
It was.
It's just that
So the
sometimes it's
killer
like,
must
oh,
have
I want
seen
you
it
to present
there
this
and
evidence,
decided
but
to
not this
use it
other
when they
evidence,
moved
even though it
Taka's
proves the
body.
same thing.
Okay.
No, I played this attorney. I know exactly what you mean.
But when.
She is so
Shut up,
bad
you
at
idiot.
getting away with this.
Yeah,
If you're asking
this
for
is
proof that
definitely
the
her
dolly
weakest
went to-
moment.
Yeah, she went on the
No,
defensive
it's wrong.
way too quickly.
Just the fact that she took that picture in general too, like,
That
because
was
like
when
that
we
just
saw
extra
Celeste's
cements that
picture
you were
and
at least
discovered
part
that
of
her
like, hey,
assailant had been wearing a strange costume.
there's something going on, and I'm definitely conning you.
At that
It's
Like, she had good look and she had good lies, pretty much.
Exactly.
So the fact that it's showing off her
Meanwhile,
worst
we had just
lies,
discovered Taka's body in the
like,
This makes me wonder how
And that's
effective
when I
she
told you guys
was
about
at
Hifumi.
the whole gambling thing.
back to the, complaint box.
Yes, back to the complaint journal.
Actually, you know what? Let's
Quick,
make it
oh.
even another point. Maybe Celeste doesn't team with Hifumi. Like, I get that you
Yeah.
have Hifumi wrapped around your finger because he's just a pig. But, like,
Which makes him an easy victim.
at the same time, Taka is
You
just
don't
as
have to
vulnerable
be-
right now. Possibly even more vulnerable right now.
Even more vulnerable right now, and more likely to think through his actions.
Which is, like, my main
Instead
point,
of
where it's just like he's
putting a
going to
knife
actually...
in his pants.
What he's going to make is going to be a
God.
lot more practical.
Oh yeah.
Just make her smarter, make her a better liar. Team with Taka instead.
Notable difference.
No, that's wrong.
Here we go.
No, that's wrong, you idiot.
I didn't think it was going to give that to you because it
Yeah,
was
just
already
shift it over
marked
to
as
you,
wrong.
the
Hifumi
hero.
in the nurse's office in the report. That person could only have been.
Yeah, Hifumi's
Hifumi's
pants.
pants.
I got it.
You know, it has nothing to do with TikTok.
No, I hit the wrong button.
When did this game release
It
again?
was intended.
2012 or so?
No. They're
Yeah, I thought
What the hell are you
so.
Yeah, she's not talking about the app.
I know. But, man, it sounds like she is.
I got it.
Select the obvious murderer.
Oh, I know, Mondo. No.
It's Leon.
Here's my answer.
Hero.
And you are the time. Okay. That is 7 up. And kill.
Here's exactly
And
what
the
happened.
final hammer.
Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was... Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
Can I?
That Hifumi picture looks uglier
Yeah,
than
I
normal.
was looking to see if I could hide it. Like, yeah, that face. What the hell is that face?
That looks like a freeze frame from a Family Guy episode.
Honestly, I should really go back to that and just remove all the isms. But, yeah. Anyways.
And we can put that down for the second game as well, just remove the sexism.
Just the... That one also, like, the weird with the sexism, too, because it's like... I'm, like, really playing into, like, oh, I'm a girl. You have to conform to male gender roles because you're a man. And I have to conform to girl gender roles. And it's just like, girl, really? The whole thing is you gotta be a strong, independent woman. Stop going into the gender role stuff.
First, they convinced someone to meet them in the
Also,
rec
the
room last night
very
at 1 in the
first
morning.
scene with her, like, are you... I'm sorry, you would seriously expect me to believe that Peko Yamo
That
can't
someone they
protect
met
people?
with was Hiro. The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit.
Like, sure. She's not a combat artist. She doesn't know a damn thing
Next,
about weapons or
Hifumi
anything of that
positioned
sort.
himself to make it look like
Peko
Robo-Justice
does.
was attacking him,
Peko could protect her. She's not asking Peko.
while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker. And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan.
I love how we reached this 7.
Well, you did.
Well, technically you did.
Actually,
You're the one
no.
who told
Yeah,
it
you're
down.
right. It is 7. It says 7, even though they said at 6
Oh.
a.m. they moved the place in the plan.
They called
Okay.
Taka to the equipment room. And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of
There's
the
a
first murder.
6-7 joke in there somewhere.
God damn it, bro.
The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents.
I blame
For
Gumshoe.
these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims to solidify Robo-Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack
Not
in
even
the
in
rec
the
room.
game theories.
No.
There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo-Justice
But
pictures
he
they'd taken.
forced me to say the meme and rise
They
from the
wanted to make
ashes,
sure we
so-
bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the
Shouldn't you
suspect
have moved on
based
to the next
that.
panel at this
But
point, bro? Like,
Yeah, come on.
you went on explaining everything and then just, okay, now we're just going. Bye!
while we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's
Makoto
office.
likes to just yap endlessly for no real reason.
This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for.
The comic writers part forgot to move forward.
Yeah, probably.
He took a blood packet from the
But
refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3
I like
and
the
turned
picture
the
of
room
this.
into a crime
Makoto's
scene
just
in which he
ranting, and
himself had apparently
no
been
one's
brutally
really
burned.
paying attention until he gets back on track.
I mean, yeah, they don't
He
actually
let out a scream
draw
to draw us
out a
back.
really cool
And when
comic
we
book
returned,
scene
that's what we
to
found.
explain everything in real time.
Very true.
Meanwhile, the other group that had
But
been
it
out
is very
searching
cool.
found Taka's
And that's
body
why
at the
this is
same
the
time.
only part I actually listened and watched through because it's cool. I'm just
It
skipping
is
through the
really
rest of
cool.
the
Heard the
dialogue.
body discovery announcement. We naturally assumed it was
Okay,
for
aside
Hifumi.
from some of the faces, looked at Toko.
We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation.
The comic art is
He
generally
simply
well
got
done.
up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office.
Honestly, I'm also more just kind of like, how did they not possibly run into each other?
Yeah,
And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for.
Like, in terms of like, yeah, Celeste
He wrapped
and
Taka's body
Hino
in
were
a
in the
tarp
bathroom,
and
so
used the
yeah, of
dolly
course,
to move
name
it
is
all the way
Hifumi,
down
but
to the repository.
there was still
everyone else
Makoto,
managed to miss
Sakura, Byakuya. Like, how did you miss those people?
yeah. Especially with Makoto running from room to room at random.
That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi
Also, he
didn't
goes
know
cat low
what the
for no
true
reason.
killer had in mind for their final act.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's meant to represent him simping for,
Their plan all along
Celeste?
was to kill Hifumi and
I
get rid
guess.
of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
And
well, we can
Kish.
put the spray bottle down. We no longer need it now. Hifumi got hit with the ultimate spray bottle.
Celeste! Sorry,
A hammer.
you lose.
Also, I believe this is the same voice actress that did, what's her name from Persona 5? I don't know
Oh,
why I want to call her an Inkling Girl.
Damnation!
Oh yeah, and then like trying to go to like abuse theft to just try and be like, oh yes, he's so evil, let's kill him.
Well,
If anyone was going to do anything terrible, it would
It
have been
would have been
Hifumi.
Hifumi. And you know what? Based.
Yep. Time for the best execution.
Yeah, probably
Which is
best
saying
execution in this game.
Yeah. It's saying something because the second best was at the very start. And you may think I'm talking about Leon. Nope. I'm talking about the death of the headmaster.
I mean, I like Leon, that's fitting. The headmaster
Leon's
going to space
great.
is weird.
A headmaster
But, like-
going to space is hilariously over the top. And yeah, I go all in for the over the top ones. There's a reason the second game is my favorite.
I mean, one of my main reasons I like this one, like, as one of the best ones, is because it really plays into her need to be, like, special. And then...
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, let's just ram you with a truck, actually.
Like, yeah, sure.
You're not gonna be playing like a witch, you're gonna be run over by a truck.
Truck-kun is...
Welcome to the isekai.
You know, this is the second time I've made that isekai joke. In as many streams.
And just this one stream, even.
So then,
Oh yeah, for whatever reason, it's like, oh yeah, both of us go in here. Even though it very well could have just been, yeah, Kyoko goes in there. That's it. And then she reports back or something. But no.
Yeah.
And it's like, you might be a spy, but I believe in you for no reason.
Yeah, Makoto is dumb and trusting. And, if we're being honest, is simping for Kyoko.
correct.
I wonder. This very obviously slightly different textured wall.
Whatever could be behind it?
You must not leave. Ooh. But I can't remember. Ooh. And bonk.
Okay, I get why that was written, kind of. But why would you write it so ominously?
Because it's a mystery game.
I mean, I know, but like, in character. Like, it doesn't make sense in character. Outside of, oh, I've got to set up this mystery. Oh, right, because we have to set up that the next victim will be Sakura.
And a butt shot that's really not needed.
Yeah, the game loves its panty shots for some reason. Which, it really shouldn't. It should be ashamed of those.
One last little complaint box. And this is
Leon
where
killed
we end. Right back where we started. With Leon killing Sayaka yet again. And next time we get to Chapter 4, which I always confuse with Chapter 5, because I keep forgetting Chapter 5 exists. This is the end of Part 3. From here on out, each part is a single stream, so there won't be any more, and then there was a week break in between, and instead it's just going to be straight through the chapters. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.